Does pragmatism work? Well, before we can answer the question, we have to ask another vitally important question. Work for what? Just a few weeks ago, I started teaching Introduction to Philosophy at a local community college for the fall semester. And every time I begin that class, I give a little bit of a speech in which I explain to the students, some of you are going to hate this class, some of you are going to love this class. The reason some of you are going to hate this class is because we spend so much time exploring the legitimacy or illegitimacy of all sorts of ideas that we simply take for granted. And some of you are going to love this class because we spend so much time exploring the legitimacy or illegitimacy of so many ideas you take for granted. The appeal for one person is the thing that's a turn-off for the other person. And oftentimes, the person who's opposed to taking a second look has a kind of pragmatic attitude. Why should I wrestle over whether motion is actually possible or impossible, as Zeno says, when I experience it all the time? Why should I wrestle over how I know things when I know things? Why should I wrestle over this or wrestle over that? I need news I can use. Well, that's a pragmatic approach. Pragmatism is that ideology that says that which works is what is true, or that which works is that which is right, and that which doesn't work is wrong, that which doesn't work is false. That's pragmatism. The problem with pragmatism, which is the same problem that you'll find with every other ideology that is stuck in the created universe, that is, in the language of the book of Ecclesiastes, under the sun, that is devoid of a transcendent touch point. The problem is that you can't get to the purpose. You can't get to the telos. We don't know what the goal should be. The pragmatist looks at the world and says, this is all there is. It's an is world, and there is no ought. We can't get to ought from is, so we're just going to go on the basis of pragmatism. But pragmatism is built on ought. How do we know what works? I have a dear friend who just a few days ago began a 6-month process of chemotherapy. Well, is it working or is it not working? Well, on the one hand, it's working, hopefully. I don't know. I've not gotten a report specifically, but I've been through it myself, and it worked for me in the sense that it killed me slowly. That's what chemo does. Chemo kills you slowly. It goes into your body and it finds those cells which are the quickest to grow. And it kills those cells. And because cancer cells are among the ones that are quickest to grow, it kills them early. But it's not the only ones they kill. That's why you lose your hair. So what's the goal? Well, the goal is to kill the cancer. But why is that the goal? Because the goal is to stay alive. Well, why is that the goal? Why is my life more important than the cancer's life? Why does my life matter at all? Pragmatism can't answer that question. And because it can't answer that question, it can't tell us whether our goal ought to be to spread cancer or to stop cancer. The problem with pragmatism is it doesn't work. And it doesn't work because it is utterly unequipped to discern or to describe what it means to work. I know it's true. Most of us would like to live. Most of us would like to be healthy. But that's just, it is. That doesn't mean it's right. It doesn't mean it's the actual or should be the right and proper goal. So pragmatism, in trying to sidestep all the difficult questions, it keeps bringing you back to the same difficult question. What is the goal?